Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in to another session of the Antique Rescuer. Now this is part 2 of the cards of the postcards that I had rescued the other day. So as I continue on, I'm going to just quickly show you some of my linen postcards that I had picked up from an antique dealer. And I was really thrilled to get them because each one depicts a different scene, and they are actually linen. The linen postcards were printed in the United States at around the 1930s to the 1950s. And they were, contrary to the descriptive names, the linen postcards were not made out of linen, but which were derived from a flax that did have a high rag content, which means that the paper contained a certain amount of cotton fiber. So here's another postcard. And I'm just trying to look at the date. This was delivered in 1950. So that's a really nice one. But anyways, between 1931 and 1950, many imitators followed Chicago's Curtin Tech and Company, and the inventor of the printing process that made the linen postcards into the marketplace. The American souvenir shops and drugstores filled with racks of the intensely colored cardstock rectangles. So the postcards were made between, the linen ones especially, were made between 1931 and 1950. And they were actually made by the Chicago's Curtin Tech and Company. So here's another one. This one was mailed in 1945. Love the fishing fleet, and it's a town in Provincetown, Cape Cod. But I love the detail of the graphics and the color. Here again is another one. And this one is Chinatown, of course, as you can see. I wonder if I took it out of the sleeves, you can get a clearer picture of the linen colors. So there we go. Isn't that quite nice? And this one here is Chinatown, and this is Grant Avenue in San Francisco. Love it. So another one is I love restaurant scenes, and this is the Hotel Wellington, which I think is really nice. It's blank, so that's quite nice. I've got some black Americana ones, and this one says 7 Up. And let's just read a little bit about, it is blank, which is nice. So it hasn't been used, which is a good thing. Really love the color on that. Here's another one. This one is the Lions Gate Bridge over the First Narrows, Vancouver, BC, Canada. So those are real, this is actually depicting real scenes in specific countries all over the world. Here's another one, and this one here is, of course, we can see it is Victoria, BC, with these sort of old-fashioned lighting. We've got another one, and this one is the Parade of Good Luck, Chinatown, San Francisco. Here we've got another one, and this is the King Chow Temple in Chinatown in San Francisco. We have another one here, and this is San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge. So I guess the Oakland Bay Bridge was a popular destination or landmark in San Francisco. If I look at the back of the postcard, this was delivered in 1951, and it says San Francisco Bay Bridge. Okay, another one I have is Festival of the States Parade of Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, the Sunshine City. Look at the graphics on that as well. You can just see all the linen postcards have really great ink and color on the the screening of the postcards. Another one I have is this one here, and this is called Dixie Express. Greetings from South Hill in, I believe it says Virginia. I'm not too sure, but Northern Scenes. This is a genuine Curtec Chicago linen postcard. And just want to show you quickly what it looks like. Isn't that nice? I love this company in terms of the postcard. Here's another one. But this one says it's the Hotel Statler in Boston, Massachusetts. Look at the graphics here, down here with the little cars and the awning and everything. And this is the Statler Hotel, Boston's largest, most modern hotel, contains 1,300 private rooms. Wow, can you imagine visiting this hotel? I think in one lifetime, I don't think you could actually see all the hotels in the world. Here's another one called Lily Pond, Schenley Park, Petersburg. And this one does not have any in the back. The front is just, the graphics are just wonderful, as you can see. We can see the graphics there. So next one I have is called the Premier Night, Carthay Circle Theater, Beverly Hills, California. And here we got the back, which is not written on. Oh, I've got some floral ones. And these ones are just your basic daisies, but I'm not sure if these are they're not linen postcards. They're just your regular basic postcards. Then we have a greeting of love here, and that one's quite nice. They're Valentine ones. Here I've got another one. And I'm so into the linen postcards. They are my favorite. I'm pretty passionate about collecting. I'm pretty passionate about collecting the linen postcards. I just love the colors. I love how the ink actually is displayed or actually printed off, and I love the detail of the miniature drawings that have so much detail in one card, and the subject matters. And again, at the back of it, you're going to see genuine Curtec Chicago postcards. So you know, once you've seen this little logo, which this company is known for, you know you've got a original Curtec linen postcard. Very collectible. Here we've got another one, and it says University Circle, showing Lakeside Hospital and Severance Hall in Cleveland, Ohio. Well, isn't that a fantastic scene in Cleveland, Ohio? I love that. Again, this one here is a Technicolor quality views. This one is not a classic genuine Curtec. This one is, and this one is not. So you can kind of see the difference in the paper and the ink and how it sort of varies. We've got another one here. This is entering West Side Highway at 79th Street alongside Riverside Drive, New York City. You can get a nice view of this postcard. I love that. Okay, I've also collected some of these beautiful, like, birthday, Valentine's, and Christmas postcards. I don't know why, but I love it. I think that they carry such a vintage vibe to it, or an antique vibe, and I love the colors. I love the rich gold colors that are embossed, and then these beautiful peonies embossed. And you can feel it because it's actually has a raised texture. But this card was delivered in 1910. And if I just go to the back of it, because I kind of find sometimes the back writing is really interesting, what people say. It says, "My dear cousin Anna, how are you? I got my postals, so I am going to send you a card. Did you know I was crippled now? I will tell you all about it in Sunday. I am going to town Saturday. I'm making my Prusilia today. Bye bye and see you soon. See you soon, Sadie." Isn't that cute? From 1910. Don't you just love to read the old postcards and what people have to say to each other back then? So here's another one. And this one is 4-leaf clover. For luck, they say, so I send you these 4-leaf clovers today. May your birthdays multiply over and over and your path be strewn with 4-leaf clovers. Don't you just love the colors of this and the black and the beautiful colors? And this was delivered in around 1916 because it was mailed out in 1916. And let's read the card. It says, Dear Uncle, I wish you a happy birthday and many pretty presents and very useful. I wish I could be with you to celebrate from your niece, little, oh my goodness, I can't read it. I think it says little Nansen. Isn't that just adorable? All right, let's get into the next card, guys. So we got another card here, and this one is a really nice Christmas card. And again, what I like about these Christmas cards is the embossing. I love the embossing. I just think it's fantastic. I wish I could just show you the colors up close. See, I'm going to take it off the packaging. But here you can see the embossing of this beautiful gold. And it goes right around the entire card. I love it. So anyways, it says, a love large as life, deep and changeless as death, Owen Meredith. And it was delivered in 1910. And in it says, Dear Davina, received Nellie's letter yesterday saying your girls were talking of coming down. Good for you. Be sure and come if you possibly can. We will be tickled half to death to have you. We will have a fine time. It will be okay for you to come when Nellie and before Saturday the 4th or any day that suits you. We were going to hear from Grandma. Tell her we're going to write someday. We are all well and see you soon. Be sure to come. Isn't that nice? You know what I noticed? Names back in 1910 or the 1900s, they used names like Bessie, Sadie, and what was the other name here? Anyways, the names are so different than the names we use nowadays. I don't think we'll ever call anybody Sadie. Sadie seems to be a good name back then. So here's congratulations. Thou hast been so richly endowed with good health and this world's good things. And on the back, it was delivered in 1916. And it says, another milestones and you're still in Jersey, not California. Friends, Frank and Marie. Delivered in 1916. Don't you just love that card? Oh, I love it. I love the graphics. Okay, the next card is another postcard. And it says, happy birthday. Okay, here's some cards from the 1930s or 40s. And it says, I've an excellent reason for sending this load of good wishes most true. It's 'cause I'm exceptionally anxious to exchange Easter greetings with you. This was delivered in 1920 actually, so it's a little bit earlier than I had expected, but I do love the graphics again. It kind of sort of has an early 1920s vibe to it. Just wonder if you can see that quite close. Look at the graphics on that. And oh, it's quite hard to read, but there's quite a bit of little message in the back of that card. Here's another card, and it's an Easter greeting card. And it is beautifully embossed with gold. Like I said, I love that gold embossing. And this was delivered around 1908, so I love that card because it is a 1908 greeting card. Okay, let's carry on. I've got some beautiful cards. Here's another gold card, and it says, "Where there's nothing half so sweet in life as the love young's dream." And I'm just going to see if that card was written on. Yeah, it was written in about 1919, I think. It's kind of hard to see. 1910. Isn't that nice? Let me know in the links below if you guys want me to read the cards. I'd be more than happy to read the cards for you. But here's another Christmas card. Again, look at the gold embossing on this card. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, bye for now, till the next video, and I hope to see you all very soon.